All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to another morning broadcast. I hope you've been having a great week.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get
Uh-oh.
started.
What's this? I got some feedback here.
Welcome to another morning
Ah.
broadcast.
All right. Welcome to another morning broadcast. I hope you all are having a great week. I had a rough start. Family was down, weren't feeling too well, but this is a part of what we do. We power through, we punch through, we push through. And the pre-market has been okay for me. Most of my trades have been after the market opens. So we're going to jump right into the game plan here, and I will. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to cover the overall picks, and then we'll get right into some of the names that were on the scan. Okay. All right. So let's jump into it. So we traded IXHL. Just a few quick names. All right. So the market has been rising. So let's start with the overall. With the narrative changing, the market has been rising overall. The narrative changing on China deals, Powell, the tariffs, and Trump's, and Trump. Most of the investors are optimistic about the impact that tariffs are going to have. So what we're going to see is what we're seeing is the market is responding aggressively. Also, earnings have been very positive as well. So that's been a bright spot there. So we've just been continuously seeing a rally here, and the market drivers are like NVIDIA's of the world, and tech has been running. So you'll see PTOR, SMCI, Tesla. Those have been leading the market. So therefore, we've been trading a lot of the lower price tech names together. Yesterday we traded RGTI. We've traded QBTS this week, QUBT, and a few others. So these have continuously been rising following NVIDIA. And I would say that it would be wise of us to continue to pay attention to these. QUBT had earnings yesterday. So they popped, pulled back, and then it gapped up today. So this one, out of all of the quantum names that we've been trading, this is the one that I pick and I pay attention to the most. All right. So I appreciate the had to get a plant and do a little decorating, things my wife has been telling me to do. So yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, so turn the monitor sideways, and I have three of them now. I'm gonna put a fourth one so I can have more level 2 montages up, and I'm gonna put some plants and some other things so my office won't look so bare. But yeah, so yeah, look at QUBT. If we look at the quantum basket, QBTS, RGTI has been pretty active, but QUBT with the earnings play, if the market is to continue rallying, even if there is a pullback, we still have possibility of a bounce trade appearing here, right? So definitely looking at these. We also traded SoundHound on Wednesday. It shorted yesterday, and now it's flat. It's been overall in an uptrend. So I'm still just keeping that one on watch, because if it does break this resistance, it has some room to go. But that was on the back of earnings. Earnings came out on, this was Thursday. Friday didn't do much, but then Monday exploded. So we actually traded it, and then Tuesday as well. And it was just I think one of these days, it wasn't Tuesday for me, but I believe it was Monday we got active, and then Wednesday we kept taking a look at it. So that's another one. Now, when it comes to the small caps, I have been, what stock are we going to go into today? When it comes to small caps, I've been looking at, we traded IXHL, which exploded on Wednesday, and then it reactivated yesterday. So we got some trades on it, and then it eventually shorted off very, very hard. So just kind of keeping an eye on that one to see what happens on it. KDLY as well, as I'm looking at this one because this was the start of the week. It popped up on the scan and it was running. Then it shorted off, and then I didn't catch it yesterday because I was trading something else. But some people in the room caught it. But KDLY got active again, and we have a pullback. So we'll see if this one continues higher. Okay. Another one on the list is ASST. So ASST, this is one that they have a crypto venture, and a few weeks, well, not a few weeks, I think it was, last week, it popped up on the scan. We traded it a bunch, and yesterday it reemerged, and then it just continued to rally all day. So that one is one that I have on the list. And then GRYP, additionally, it popped up yesterday while we were on our call live. It reclaimed VWAP and then just trended up, and we caught some moves on it. That one sort of went lateral, and now it held up. So I'm looking at all of these that have been holding up well. Right, so we had KDLY, IXHL, kind of on the back burner. That one shorted off pretty hard yesterday. We'll see. But the crypto names also, I've been watching ASST, GRYP, and then we'll look at what else pops up on the scan this morning. A lot of things that popped up on the scan have been fading. So we saw TGL. This one is one that's up, and when the buying came in here around that 6 o'clock, 7 a.m. Eastern, this one it pops, it hits the VWAP, and then drops there. Right, man, I really appreciate that. Yeah, please, if you enjoy the stream, if you enjoy the information, please hit the like button. It helps out with the algorithm. Drop some comments there. Drop some feedback as well. So it's going lateral. So we'll see what happens if this reactivates or not. And then we saw AMST is up there as well on the scan here. So this one runs up, breaks, it squeezes up here through this high, and then lands on this support and tries to continue, fails a few times here, and then eventually sells. It was another try here. It broke that low, so it started creating lows here, and then eventually sold off, or started to sell below VWAP, and it's been below VWAP. So here's another landmark for us. If it's able to stay above VWAP, break up new high, then it may give a move to the upside. So we have some things on the board. Quantum AI basket, tech. Then we have a few things that have been on. Here we go. A few things that have been on watch throughout the week have been popping up. So we're going to see what happens there. All right. So drop in the chat what you're looking at, and I will take a look at it. SRXH. Let's see. Solutions. Q1 loss. I don't know what I did there. Okay, there we go. I hit some kind of shortcut. All right, for me, nothing there on that one yet. Caps is up there. That one popped up and then just faded. So we'll see. It reaffirms 2025 revenue run rate of 100 million. Possibility, but we'll see. Setting alarms here. Some of these fade off. Sometimes they'll continue, and then we'll catch the move after his VWAP. Let me check the scan. Make sure nothing else pops up that I hadn't saw. TOPW. I think I overlooked this one. So IXHL, I mean, as it appears right now, no. But as you know, I never underestimate anything happening. You know, it's just I'll set alarms, and if I see what I need to see, I'll keep going. You know, so yeah, so it could absolutely do that. I've seen it happen before. Because the shorts start to become very aggressive. I mean, it's down to, 30 cents, right? The stock is at 30 cents. So, I mean, if it started at, 5 cents a share on Wednesday. So it could short. So the shorts could get aggressive and try to take it down, and then we can have a squeeze. It's absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. So, if I see that happening, then I'll get in. I really need to see, I want to see it break VWAP, and then I could have something between VWAP and around 42, 48, 47 cents. But this will be, I wouldn't be trying to hold it beyond that. If it did break this level, then it may go 50 cents. Then we have room. I'm just looking for zone, from zone to zone. That's what I'm trying to do. So if I look at it from zone to zone, VWAP to 43, 47, those are my levels. If I can get something right, it's not necessarily, and it's, so those are prices that I'd be looking for short term, but it may be recovering if it breaks this 47 and we see strong structure. That's what it would be, strong structure. Okay. All right, so let's see. Omex. All right, TOPW. Yeah, sorry. Let me look at this one real quick. So TOPW, this one, I think okay, some scalps here, and prepares to enter digital assets market with Sora Ventures. Top 1 International to change the name. Yeah, low float, good float turnover, has good stats. So let's see if we can get above VWAP here. All right, and it's gonna be Omex. I set alarms here, but nothing for me there yet on that one. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that TOPW looks good. That one looks really good. Looks really strong. If we get that move back to the upside, even a bounce from here. If we see a dip here, strong rejection, the buyers are strong there. Even a move back up to VWAP could be decent. Just something quick. It's similar to, what was it? I think it was BBAI earlier this week. Yeah, BBAI earlier this week, it was consolidating broke below VWAP. This one is on top of VWAP, but similar. It's on top of support TOPW. So breaks down here, and we see aggressive buying. Buyers holding the bid. We may enter as it crosses back. If it is to do something like that, we could have a nice move there. So TOPW, something similar. Maybe if it pushes and rejects down, sellers get caught off guard, and then we spike. We have aggressive buying. We may do something like that there. Otherwise, then I'd be looking for the next move to be above VWAP. Maybe if we break. Okay. All right. Based on your experience when running momentum plays, how will you generally trail your stop to minimize loss of unrealized P&L? I know it's contextual, but wanted to. Yeah. So typically, I'll try to take profit at the next high if there's a high, like if it's a move where there's a high. If it's clear momentum, like moves up, we have the sideways move, and then price. For example, TOPW. Let's say price pushes up, pulls back, and we enter here. I'll try to take profit there at the next, at this next high. But if it's a move similar to, if we have that, let me see, if we have this move where consolidation and then it pops, then this one is a little bit harder. You can choose to take take profit at a certain like 1-to-1, or you watch the bids to see if it's holding, or if momentum dies, you exit or exit partial. So that one is a little bit harder. But I'd say when momentum starts to die out, then it becomes clear that you can take it. If it never dies, sometimes it just runs. Look, TOPW getting active here. If it just runs, then looks like leading into the open is starting to speed up here. All right, let me see. So loading up my montages. QUBT is flying. All right, so QUBT, I'd be looking at this one as well out of the open to see if we get that dip to support, and we can play it from there at the open. Right now it's at pre-market high, so it may see if it if it breaks due to earnings. So that may be something that we take out of the gate. Okay. All right. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Can you briefly explain the tape of INZW? I'll have to maybe we can circle back and do a review on that one. Okay. All right. The market's about to open, so let's get prepared. Please smash that like button on the way out. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.